So many people. All dead.
A week on since the massacre at New Parliament Square, Miss Rachel Sparrow has stepped down as Prime Minister. With the government collapsing, it is thought that an election will be undertaken sooner than July.
Oh,
the bodies
God.
of those killed in this senseless attack have been laid out for identification at the Lambeth Leisure Centre. Staff are calling for all those missing loved ones to attend and identify the bodies.
Mr. Reagan,
Yes?
if you'd like to come this way.
Of course.
Take as much time as you need, sir.
Sorry, Doctor. Which number is he? I don't want to stay here for too long.
I understand. It is number 65.
$20, 48, 60. Number 65. I'm sorry, Mark. I couldn't believe it when I heard. The people got violent. You were in the crossfire. You shouldn't have been there. Wait. Number 64. No. No. Lily? Lily! Oh, God! No! Lily! Oh, my God! No! No! Thank you, Lord. Rachel. She killed you.
Hello? Yes, come in.
Morning, Aaron.
Morning, Liz. What can I help you with?
Only a month into the job and you're already asleep at your desk?
Yeah, well, being Prime Minister doesn't exactly give you much downtime.
And I thought that's why you hired Andrew and I.
You got me.
Here you go.
Is this the verdict?
Just the predictions. The verdict is about to be announced on the radio.
Now we go to the announcement inside the courtroom.
She's being sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
They may do.
What about George Reagan?
Well, Rachel's testimony was very damning. He'll be served his notice today.
This is such an awkward process.
It always was.
But it needs to be done. For once, we actually have the ability to stop those who have wronged us and hold them accountable.
True.
Can Mr. Reagan please get the notice today? I don't want any more arguments like the one we had with General Clark.
Of course. I'll get that done for you. You are okay, though, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. This whole clean-up is just...
I know. I'll get that done now.
Thank you so much, Liz.
Aaron.
It's rude not to knock, Robert.
Sorry, was I disturbing your eerie brooding?
Very funny. What's wrong?
I wanted to talk.
Then talk.
You're keeping a lot of information in the dark.
Ah, I see you're settling into your new role at the new National Archive.
I'm in charge of cataloguing the information onto our national system, yet the page for the day of the attack is still blank.
Hundreds of people died, Robert. The page is far from blank.
And what about Noah and Harriet?
What about them?
You haven't explained what they did and where they are.
I'm sorry?
Don't play high and mighty with me. I know we haven't seen eye to eye recently, but the least you could do is give me some answers, especially after you took my only home away from me. Why are you looking at me like that?
I assumed someone would have told you. Noah and Harriet died.
What?
The nuclear power plant in Morton. They got it up and running. A lockdown kicked in due to an unrepaired leak when it was decommissioned by Thorncore. They couldn't get out in time. I know he was an old friend. I thought Andrew or Liz would have told you.
So why didn't you?
There was a lot going on. I was grieving, as was Jason.
Yeah, well, Jason isn't speaking to me anymore and Noah wasn't my friend.
I think we both know that's not true.
You just need to serve him the notice. Don't make things complicated.
I'll try not to.
Please, Andy.
Alright.
Good luck.
Hello.
Robert, how are you?
Not so good.
Why? What's bugging you?
I just spoke to Aaron.
Yeah?
Noah and Harriet are dead. Nobody told me.
I'm sorry, Robert. You secluded yourself after everything. Buried your head in the job, but just assumed that...
Assumed that someone would have told me. Aaron said the same thing.
I am truly sorry, Robert.
They thought they'd run away together.
Can you imagine?
Huh. No. Not Noah's style.
Listen, I've got to go and serve this court notice to someone. When I get back, we'll talk, yeah?
Sure thing.
See you soon.
Good morning.
Morning.
Need some soup. Nice chicken soup, tomato. Maybe some baked beans, yes.
Hurry up.
Sorry?
I need to serve other people.
Well, I'm not at the till at the moment. I'm just doing my weekly shop. I'll take as long as I like before I even reach the till.
I have other customers waiting.
And yet it's just me here.
Exactly. Hurry up. They're waiting to come in.
Wait. What do you mean?
Hurry up.
I'll just get these for now, then, and I'll come back later.
Good.
Sorry.
Killer.
You killed Mark. Murderer.
Say what you like, I don't care.
You're responsible.
Oh, God. People can be so hurtful. Who's talking to Rosie? Someone new. It's Andrew.
George!
No, I have no interest in speaking to you.
George, wait! I need to talk to you.
No!
Wait!
Get your foot away from my door.
I need to talk.
Then talk, Andrew.
I've got something for you. Yeah,
What is it?
your notice.
My notice. I've always paid the bills on time.
Yes, you have. But this isn't that sort of notice.
Oh. Court noticed.
Your trial.
How could there be a trial for me?
Did you listen to Rachel's testimony in court?
No, I couldn't bear it.
I understand. However, she named you as a key player in her government, as well as General William Clark. He's due to start his trial next month.
This is outrageous.
I truly am sorry, George.
No! No, you're not, Andrew. You've been dying to do this to me.
I honestly haven't.
Well, was there something else?
You need to make a decision about where you'll be staying.
Oh.
You have the option of a secure location or house arrest here. Your trial is in 3 months, George. However, the decision needs to be made now.
Here you go.
Thanks, I suppose. Welcome to government funding.
Thank you very much, Robert. How are things back in London?
Smoothing out. We're giving people closure with these trials.
I heard about the next one starting today.
Yeah. George Reagan. That'll be a tough one.
I can imagine.
Other than this contract, how many people have you signed on?
Quite a few. Supermarkets are coming back into fashion, so now they need fresh produce more than ever.
That sounds great, Jason. I'm really happy for you. Hello, Alfie. How are you?
Alfie's a star like always.
Never doubted it. You're happy, though.
Yes. Yes, and now I feel at peace.
So, Mr. Reagan, let's start with the basics. Were you in New Parliament Square 4 months ago during the mass murder of 157 people?
I was inside the Parliament building, yes.
Which is indeed on the same grounds as New Parliament Square?
Correct.
Did you have anything to do with the shootings at all?
No, I vocally spoke out against them.
Yet the killings went ahead?
Because General Clark overruled me.
It seems clear to me you did not understand your duty as Minister of State, especially as a civil defense minister in a time of crisis. Mr. Reagan, aren't 2 of your deceased close friends of yours?
Yes.
That being Miss Lily Johnson and your own next-door neighbour, Mr. Mark Goddard. How do you feel about that?
I deeply regret their deaths. It should never have happened. But I did not give the kill order.
You guided Miss Rachel Sparrow to safety, out of harm's way.
Because that was my job as Civil Defence Minister. I saved her from being murdered by a mob. How can I be punished for that?
You are on trial for your part in the killing of 157 people, Mr. Reagan.
How was it?
As expected.
That bad?
Worse, I reckon. Public opinion is too swaying against George. He'll receive a much harsher punishment than he really deserves.
Why do people hate him so much?
He was working with the community, then left and joined the government. That's the main thing. Also, his past with Thorncorp and Quinton Technologies might have had a hand in it.
The betrayal of the people is not forgotten.
It never is.
Where's he going now?
Tomorrow, the jury will deliver their verdict. Today will likely be the last day that George is allowed to return home.
Oh God. I need some water. Good.
The trial has now concluded after the prosecution made their closing statement. George Reagan has returned to his home for possibly the last time. Public opinion is clear. The people want George Reagan to be found guilty and to be given the maximum sentence tomorrow.
No, I can't. I don't want this. My family, my friends, they're all dead. No one is here for me. I can't do this anymore.
Move along, sir. Is he in there? We have to protect the premises. I just want to talk to him. It can't be done. Move along. Don't you realise what he's done to us? And you're protecting him. He'll likely be convicted tomorrow. Then our protection is over, sir. What was that? Stay here. Mr. Reagan! Mr. Reagan, where are you? The back door is open. Oh, Christ.
Aaron, what's all this about?
Thanks for coming.
That's fine. What's wrong? What's that letter?
George Reagan killed himself last night.
How?
He somehow had a gun in his possession. He went into his back garden and shot himself.
Where his family were buried?
He left this. I want you to have it.
A suicide letter? Why me?
Because I didn't know him. It's not my place. Are you alright?
Yeah. Would I be able to have some time to process this all?
You can have all the time you need, Andrew.
Thanks. George and I didn't exactly get along, but he was a nice person once.
I get the feeling he always was, but he was burned by the people in power.
And they outed him.
Trying to save their own skin. It didn't work, of course. Go home, Andrew. Have some time to think.
Andy, are you okay?
Hey Liz. Yeah, I'm alright. You?
I'm sorry to hear about George.
It's fine.
Are you heading home?
I was, but did you need any help with anything?
I know you don't usually do this, but I was just about to visit the new National Archive. Did you want to come with me? I got some information which needs to be filed.
I suppose I can come with.
Great. Robert always meets us here.
The Thorn Court building has changed a bit.
It's getting there. Still has a lot of work to do.
Hello, Liz.
Robert, how are you?
I'm fine. Andrew, good to see you. It's been a while.
You and me both. How's the job as the authenticator?
Just director of the new National Archive.
Authenticator sounded cooler.
Did you have some new information for us? Is it George Reagan related?
It was. But we also have the court documents for Rachel Sparrow and William Clark's trials.
Ah, excellent. Shall we?
Sure. You coming, Andy?
Sure.
I noticed you haven't needed a new server in a while.
The one Aaron supplied was more than adequate, along with a new data compression algorithm. Connor, we need these court documents scanned and filed. These are from the trials.
No worries. What are we doing about the George Reagan trial papers?
It's a bit soon to be asking about that, isn't it?
Sorry.
His trial papers should be issued to us in due course.
Alright. They won't reflect well on him.
They certainly won't.
What do you mean?
The record shows George Reagan as a nasty man. Sadly, that'll be how history remembers him.
Can we add suicide letters to the record?
Andy, no. That's for you.
George wasn't a nasty man, Liz. You know that.
Well, we can certainly add it to our records.
Are you sure, Andrew?
Positive. This letter shows how he truly felt about things. It talks about his betrayal, both to his friends and from those new friends whom he trusted.
Thank you.
Take care of it.
We will.
Robert, did you know?
Sorry?
Did you know that George was going to kill himself?
No.
That didn't happen in the future, then?
The future has changed, Andrew.
How exactly?
According to the history books I've read, the recovery we've experienced from the Cataclysm was a lot faster. Maybe it was me being here, maybe it wasn't. Time worked in different ways.
What do you think, though?
I don't know, but for the first time in a very long time, I feel the future is looking brighter for us.
What do you want?
To talk.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Could I have a chair, please?
Planning on moving in with me?
No. I'm here to talk. Thank you. You can leave us. You're going to spend the rest of your life here, Rachel.
Your new courts passed their judgment?
I know. General Clark got 40 years.
And George?
He committed suicide yesterday.
Oh, George.
I'm sorry for your loss.
You're not sorry.
Neither are you.
How can you judge me?
Easily.
There's no rulebook for something like this. I did the best I could for the country that I love.
By burning bodies. Look, I'm not here to discuss our political opinions. We both know that's pointless.
So why are you here?
To tell you the whole story. Where this all began.
Oh, really? What is this? Story time? Go on then.
After the deal your ex-husband made with Alex Thorne, it really kicked off with Dataline in 2011. A set of experiments into genetic cloning. One day, a man who was working on it was chosen, as was his family, including his son, Leo Simmons.